Good evening, everyone. Thank you for this lovely circle. Thank you for your patience as we get organized. Can everyone hear me? Okay. Everybody, if you can hear me, on the count of 3, say, Happy Birthday, Girl Scouts. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Girl Scouts! Woohoo! That was great. All right, I'm going to tell you the story. 100 years ago tonight, Juliet Lowe called her cousin and told her to come right over because she had something for the girls of Savannah and all of America and all the world, and she was going to start it right that very night, and they did. The first troop of 18 girls grew into an organization with over 50 million alumni. Today, there are about 3.5 million girls in Girl Scouts and 878,000 volunteers. This movement exists in every zip code of our country, in urban, suburban, and rural towns, in thousands of communities through schools and churches and temples and mosques, foster homes, detention centers, public housing neighborhoods. This is a movement that's inclusive of all. We are a movement. Did you know that? It's not an organization, it's a movement. We do things to help our communities move forward. That's why we're a movement. As members of Girl Scouts, girls learn to live their lives with courage, confidence, and character, and grow into leaders in their communities. 80% of all women business owners report having been Girl Scouts. 69% of all female senators were Girl Scouts. 67% of the women in the House of Representatives are former Girl Scouts. And virtually every astronaut who has ever flown in space was a Girl Scout. Every woman who's ever been in space started out as a Girl Scout. Today we stand in a circle of girls whose potential is only beginning to show. We're so proud to be their leaders, their mentors, parents, and friends, and we anxiously await what is sure to be an impressive list of their accomplishments. You go, girls. We're behind you 100%. And now if we could all come to attention for our color guard.
Girl Scouts attention. Color guard advance. Color guard, honor your flag. Please join us in saying the Pledge of Allegiance. Please join us in the national anthem. Post your colors. Color guard dismissed. Please join us in the Girl Scout promise. On my honor,
I will try
to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law. Please join us in the Girl Scout law.
I will do my best to be honest and fair, friendly and helpful, considerate and caring, courageous and strong, and responsible for what I say and do. And to respect myself and others. Respect authority. Use resources wisely. Make the world a better place. And be a sister to every Girl Scout.
We are so honored to have with us tonight the Mayor of Denville, so I would like to introduce at this time the Honorable Tom Andes.
Thank you very much. Happy birthday to the Girl Scouts. Girl Scouts have been a big part of our family. I have a prepared proclamation that's very long and with a lot of pomp and circumstances, and I will not read it, but let's just read a couple of the points that I think are Denville Girl Scouts. Whereas Juliet Gordon Lowe formed the first Girl Scout troop of America, the Girl Scout Guides on March 12, 1912 in Savannah, Georgia, and the Girl Scouts of America, through continuous programs and troop meetings, provide members of all ages with the bridges to the future by developing good citizenship, teaching important life skills, and encouraging career exploration, increasing world understanding. And whereas the members of the Girl Scout troops of Denville, New Jersey actively volunteer in many annual community projects such as Red Litter Day, blood drives, food drives, and whereas the members of the Girl Scout troops of Denville, New Jersey stepped forward and helped our neighbors in need during Hurricane Irene, and whereas the Township of Denville has benefited and is thankful for the countless volunteer gold, silver, and bronze award community service projects, and whereas it would not be a parade in Denville without the participation of the hundreds of Denville Girl Scouts. Now, therefore, I, Thomas W. Andes, Mayor of the Township of Denville, proclaim the week of March 12th through March 18th, 2012, Denville Girl Scout Week, extending my heartfelt appreciation and sincere thanks to their members for their distinguished service to our community, and urge all of our citizens to pay special tribute to this very special group of citizens in our community. Thank you very much.
Okay, are you ready to light your candles? Okay, but I have a story to tell first. You know me, I have stories. This is the story of the first Juliet candle. Long ago, a special ceremony was formed. Juliet Lowe wanted her original girls, those original 18 who started out 100 years ago tonight, to carry a special spark with them as their Girl Scout group broke up. They were getting old and they were moving apart, older. Some from the troop were moving away, working to help their families, or wanted to help a group of girls a little younger than themselves. But whatever their reasons, Juliet knew no other group would ever be quite the same as that first group. As the girls stood in a circle holding candles, Juliet knew what spark it was that she wanted to pass on. She lit her candle and spoke. With this candle, I give you each something very special to pass on. As I light the candle on my right, I ask each of you to light the candle on your right and pass it on. I want you to carry this thought with you wherever you go. This is the eternal flame for Girl Scouts. Each of you, after having a lit candle before you, will repeat the Girl Scout promise with me, and then recall a few of the things we have done together as a group. I will hold my candle up, and as I do so, you will all raise yours, and we will blow them out together. Before we separate out from circle, I want to ask you to keep this candle as a very special candle. It is not to be used for any purpose, but passing on the eternal flame. You may use it in other Girl Scout ceremonies, such as camps, encampments, campfires, bridging, or Court of Awards ceremonies. I'm glad we were able to start a special tradition based on our eternal flame. So I'm going to light my candle, and then I'm going to tell you the story of my candle while the flame is going around our big circle.
Catherine, can we go now? Yeah, go. Catherine, ask the leaders to step forward.
We're going to ask the leaders to step forward right now, and someone from service team will light your candle, and then you will light the girls. Don't forget, if your candle goes out, it's okay. It's only important that it got lit for a little bit, and I'm going to tell you why. So don't forget, all those 18 girls had candles, special candles that got lit by Juliette Lowe. Everybody, I know you're waiting for your flame, but I need you to look over this way and listen to the end of the story. Okay, so here's how you came to get your candle tonight. After that first candle lighting, those girls became leaders, and they passed their light on to their troop through different ceremonies like investitures and campfires. They in turn continued to pass the light and spirit of Girl Scouting over the years. Here is the history of your candle. One of the first leaders in training was Ethel Cooper, and she, like so many others, received the light from Juliette Lowe. Ethel went on to establish a troop in 1917 in Plymouth, Pennsylvania. Through her years of Girl Scout involvement, she too passed the flame on to her girls with the hope that they would continue to pass the light and keep the spirit of Girl Scouting alive. The light from Ethel's candle was later passed to Ginny Den, and from her to Melanie Weiss. While at National Center West in 10 Sleep, Wyoming in 1986, Melanie passed the candlelight to Paula Eppinger of New York and to Catherine Liebland of Michigan. In June of 1987, Paula and Catherine came together at a wider opportunity in Savannah, Georgia. As part of the closing ceremony, Paula and Catherine shared their spirit of Girl Scouting by passing the light to the participants there. Among those receiving the light that night was Donna Rowetter, a staff member from Illinois. In August of 1987, Donna participated as a staff member in Iowa at a wider opportunity. During a campfire, Donna passed the light to Lori Drake, a participant at that wider op. In November of 1989, Lori passed on the light during closing ceremonies at a campout to cadets and seniors in Troop 1230. While attending a service unit meeting in California, members of that troop passed the light to Nancy Imus. In 1990, Nancy passed the light to Maggie Morris-Zamata at a staff investiture and rededication ceremony. The light continued to travel all around the country until it wound up in Amherst, Massachusetts in the summer of 1997. And that's where I received the light at a training opportunity for Girl Scout volunteers. And I brought the light back to Denville. And you're receiving the light tonight. So you can trace the light for your candle right now all the way back to Juliette Gordon Low, nearly 100 years old. Your flame that you're holding is. Let your light shine. Let your light shine in the spirit and light of Girl Scouting. Remember to take your candle home. Keep it in a safe place. Someday when you're a troop leader, you can pass on the light to your girls. Will be led in our songs by Maddie Bomay and Katie Gaffney.
Hi everyone. Okay, we're gonna sing Make New Friends, and I'm sure everyone knows this, so feel free to sing along. Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other's gold. A circle's round. It has no end. That's how long I want to be your friend. There's a little candle glowing in the night, helping to give some light. A little candle shone around the world. They make the world so bright. A little girl was lost one cold winter's night, couldn't find her way at all. Then a little candle gave her some light and led her safely home. There's a little candle glowing in the night, helping to give some light. If more little candles shone around the world, they'd make the world so bright. Day is done on the sun, from the lake, from the hills, from the sky. All is well, safely rest. God is nigh. Thank you very much.
Okay, I need everybody to blow out their candle now. And begin to make a friendship circle. So you need both hands. That's why we're blowing out the candles. So let's put our right hand over our left hand. So moms, if you were ever a Girl Scout, feel free to get in the circle.
One, two, three. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
Really fun. We're almost at the end of our ceremony tonight. I would like to make a date with each and every one of you. We'll meet back here in 25 years and do this for the 125th anniversary. I'll be here if you'll be here. Say yes. I'll meet you. Okay. Let's sing taps one more time, holding hands with the person next to us.
God is not
Good night, Girl Scouts. Thank you for coming.